mobile, Terry. I'm mobile ZKZ N6, otherwise known as N6ZKZ, the greatest mobile. Get the hell out of here. Perry Walter Wick, slip and fall Floyd.
Good morning.
Shitbox with your shit people and your shit behavior and your shit attitude. Get the hell out of here.
Good morning.
Terry, how are you?
All of a sudden my whole right side is numb.
I think that is.
I have no idea.
You think it's something serious, maybe?
Well, it's never happened before.
You get it looked at?
No, I may call them later. I don't get anywhere very much with the women that answer. I can't seem to get to the doctor.
Doctors are.
He's turned the place into a clinic, so you have to go through all this crap that years ago I didn't have to go through.
Hey, Terry, do you have a headache at all?
Somebody came, answered.
I didn't hear you, sorry. Do you have a headache at all?
No, just everything has kind of gone numb.
Can you see your face in a mirror? And if you can, try and smile. And let me know if you're smiling on both sides of your mouth.
I can do that. I can't, I have to go into the bathroom to do that. I don't want to do it.
Okay, I understand that. What about your phone? Is your phone nearby?
Yeah.
Can you turn on the camera and look at yourself and see if one side of your face is drooping?
No, it's not. I could probably feel that, but you're saying maybe I had a stroke, and I guess it's possible. This started last night, and it's a little worse this morning.
But you said no headache?
No.
Okay, well, your speech sounds good. But you probably should get it checked out.
Yeah, but calling them is a pain in the ass, but probably now they'll let me talk to the boss.
Do you want me to make the call for you? Can you get somebody out there to check you?
I can, with my left hand, I can probably do the phone. Anyway, this is something I've never seen before.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking it might be a good idea to just call 911, have them come out and check you. That way you wouldn't have to deal with women at the doctor's office.
I was reluctant to do that, only because I did it just a couple weeks ago. I fell down in the hall and my wife called 911.
You shouldn't worry about that. I mean, that's why you paid taxes all those years. All these years, I think it might be a good idea. You know, get them out there to check, because you've never had this before. That's the strange thing.
I'm going to call the doctor first, and they'll tell me if I need to call 911.
There's nothing wrong with calling 911 to have them check you out. They don't mind doing it.
I don't want an ambulance coming. That's what they did last time. I could hear them coming from way far away. It was late at night.
Well, this time it would be early in the morning. it 9 or 10 or whatever?
Yeah, I've had it all night, including since I've been up. So it isn't, I don't think something is going to go off in the next 10 minutes.
Or would you mind if I called for you?
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, like Dana said, you know, you pay taxes for this stuff, and these guys, they enjoy doing what they do. And there's nothing wrong with you having them come. I mean, if you're worried about how anybody else thinks, you shouldn't. You're worth them coming out.
Yeah. I'll try first calling the doctor and see what they say.
Sorry, I didn't mean to break up the conversation, but you're worth it, Terry, so it's definitely worth calling if it, you're worth it. N0AKA.
It's only 6 o'clock. They aren't going to be there.
I know, that was my concern. So I think you should call, because the earlier, that's the thing. If it is that, the quicker you treat it, the better. And time is a wasting.
Terry, are you still there?
Yeah.
Something else to think about, the ambulance, if you're worried about them waking up your neighbor and stuff, it's early. They'll turn the siren off within so many miles if it's requested.
Yeah, I'm going to call the doctor first.
Call the doctor now and see if he could call you right away.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll bet they have a answering service that can page the doctor. That's a good idea.
I'll call you right away, Terry, so you don't have to wait till 12 o'clock. Because I guess what Dana's saying, what Tom is saying is time is of the essence. It really is. We want to see you around in 10 years from now. So it's important. Get it checked out. It might be nothing, but you never know. Get it checked out, Terry.
Terry, we need you out here to give Ed a hard time.
Yeah.
You want me to drive you to get it checked out this morning?
No. I'd get my wife to do it if that was the case. Let me see if I can call first.
Call your doctor now. It's important. And tell him that you need him to call you right back, and he can give you his recommendation. That would be a good idea.
Yeah, Terry, Steve's right. They have an answering service, and they have a nurse line, and they can tell you what to do. And they can, if you get booked in now, you probably can get an appointment. They can fit you in. I got to run. I was hoping to hear, that Terry at least made an appointment or something. I was trying to hold on, but I'll get you later. Terry, if you hear me, you're worth it. It's not. These people enjoy doing what they do. I'll get you guys later. N0AKA.
AA6TN. You on the phone, or are you still there?
Yeah, my name is Terrence Neal, Neal. And I've been a patient of Dr. Leo for a long time. Starting last night, my right side, mostly my right side, is going numb. And right now it's hard to feel my hand, although I'm using it. My voice is okay, my face is not dragging. I've had TSAs before, but I don't know what, this is something I've never had before, going numb like this. I'm 87 years old. Okay. See you later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, I got some kind of standby. Somebody, wasn't a doctor, but he's going to make something happen.
Service, Terry?
Say again?
Answering service.
You need to talk into that mic.
The dog, is that an answering service?
Probably. But he's going to talk to somebody real.
Hold, or is he going to call you back?
He says they'll get back within 20 minutes. Or they said if I don't get back to you, call again. But I'm sure he will.
6:30, 6:35, they should get back. We'll monitor N6ZKZ. The fuck out of here, Negro.
Sorry.
Bye, jackass. Terry has an emergency. We're all standing by.
Yeah, I copy, retard. That's copying the traffic. That's copying.
Stand the fuck by, Ed. This is important. It's more important than your normal.
Don't fucking tell me what to do, bug guy.
Bye, or you'll be schooled. This is emergency traffic.
She says I should call 911.
That would be a good idea, Terry. That's good advice. You can call and they won't turn the siren on if that's what you're worried about. Still there?
Yes.
Dana to give a call and they'll come real quiet themselves. Look.
Terry, we'll stand by while you call 911.
Terry, I think you can ask them to respond with sirens.
Terry, they'll respond without their siren. They'll cut it off. They'll just get there urgent. It's early in the morning enough where they'll get there and they'll take you, get it checked out. Good idea, Terry, as a precautionary measurement so it doesn't get worse. Who knows? Maybe they can handle it early on. It's always a good idea.
Let me respond without a siren.
Here's the creep of ham radio, the worst ham radio operator we've ever had. Where is he?
There's emergency traffic. You need to stand by. We don't need...
Jimmy, who the...
Homeless center. You see these...
There's emergency traffic. You need to stand by. Emergency traffic, Jimmy. We don't need your rhetoric at 621. This is N6ZKZ. Hey, dipshit. Stand by.
Jimmy, have you seen the pictures? DKZ.com?
Total film. Can't believe it. He actually got a job where he's going to the work. Can you imagine working with this jackass? Oh, my God.
Hey, this is KI6TCS. Can everybody stand by for a few until we get confirmation from Terry that he's got services en route? Thank you.
Can you imagine waking up?
Imagine just standing the hell by. Can you imagine that? There's emergency traffic. Dana asks you kindly. Stand by, moron.
One person.
Stand by, moron.
House.
Stand by, moron. There's emergency traffic.
He's not duplexing, dipshit.
Dipshit. Call him on the phone and tell him to stand by. If he's duplexing,
WB6SUS, can you please stand by for a few minutes? We're waiting for confirmation on a priority incident.
What priority's going on?
We'll hear about it later. Stand by, dipshit.
Priorities go.
Stand by, dipshit.
What priorities go?
Jimmy, please stand by. This is KI6TCS. Please stand by. I can call you on the phone if you need an update.
The ambulance is on the way. I asked them to turn off the siren, and she says they gotta do that for safety purposes.
Yeah, don't worry about that. They'll probably turn it off when they're on your street, but on the bigger streets they have to, because somebody will crash into them. But yeah, let us know when they get there.
Terry, you're doing the absolute best thing to get the best outcome. Good job.
So what happened? Did Terry fall down?
Jimmy, please stand by. Again afterwards.
Waiting 30 minutes for the ambulance to arrive.
That'll be there any minute. Terry, is your wife able to open the door for them?
I can't raise her. I assume she's asleep, but I yelled a couple times and she doesn't answer. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the way it works, isn't it? Is there a number one of us could call her on?
We'll see what happens. Just a second. I can probably get out there when they come.
Okay. Be really careful if you're going to try to walk. If you have any weakness in your right leg and you're not sure if you can walk, just lie back down because you don't want to fall down and, have a second problem.
Yeah, I think I can do that. I've got in the bathroom before, about an hour ago.
Okay. Well, you know best. Just use a lot of caution so we know what's going on. But I'm sure they'll be there any minute.
I think they're here.
Oh, good. Okay. Hey, if you can, let us know that they're inside, and we'll stop talking.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Amateur radio saving lives.
Stand by. The frequency is on standby. Here, Negro. This emergency is on standby.
Paramedics are already there, you idiot.
Hey, we want to hear the outcome. Shut the fuck up.
Keep the air until Bug-Eye advises code 4.
Jimmy, we don't know if they were able to make entry yet. As soon as he says that they're there and they're with him, we'll know everything's okay. But we don't know if they made entry to the house yet.
Yeah, if we could, watch our language and just be cool for a minute, man. So, the rescue squad doesn't have to hear that shit. See, I even cursed. I just thought that really.
They're probably with him and maybe transporting, who knows. He may not be able to get to the radio. I'm just going to continue to stand by, but we may not hear anything. KI6TCS.
Dana Gower, N6ZKZ, standing by.
Standing by. Did they get in the house? Could call his house if they'll wake up the wife. Kind of standing by. Terry called the paramedics. The news, Dana, I went down and got coffee.
Nothing yet. I think if they were not able to enter, we would have heard from him. So they are probably with him, whether they forced entry or not. So I'm just going to stand by in case. So KI6TCS.
Somebody should call at the house.
I don't have the number to the house. I have Terry's cell phone number, but he's got it in his possession. He said he tried unsuccessfully to wake up his wife by yelling. So that probably wouldn't do a whole lot of good at this point.
So why did he call the paramedics? Sure. Repeater broken.
Hello, this is Terry's daughter, Shelly. Is anyone out there?
Yeah, what's going on?
I just wanted to give you an update that my dad went into Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach with a stroke, but he's doing well. He's on a total stroke protocol for 24 hours, so he's admitted and he's spending the night tonight, but he is aware, and he can move all limbs. He feels some numbness on the right side of his body, but he's alert and he's communicative. They're going to watch him for, as I said, the next 24 hours. And my mom and I spent the entire day with him. We just got back home, and then we'll return back in the morning. But for what he went through, things are looking a bit brighter now.
Thank you very much for the update. A lot of us were concerned, and a few operators this morning encouraged Terry to call the 911. So it was we were glad that he did that and got in there, and we appreciate the update because we've been wondering about it all day. I texted Terry and didn't hear back, so I appreciate you coming out here with the update. We have you and your family in our prayers, and we respect and love Terry very much out here. And again, we appreciate it. This is Chris, KI6TCS. Thank you for the update.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, my dad really wanted to make a point for me to jump on and let you guys know, and that he appreciates the support and love that you guys give him. Thank you.
So, please keep us updated. We all were very anxious to find out what was going on, and again, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much, and I'll jump on probably tomorrow with another update. I plan on being there in the morning, and we may be back here at the house midday. I don't anticipate him being discharged tomorrow, but miracles do happen. But I kind of think if he continues the way he's continuing, it could be 2 to 3 days. But he starts physical therapy midday tomorrow, so we'll see how he responds to that. Again, thanks so much for your thoughts and prayers, and we'll keep you posted. Again, this is Shelly, his daughter. Thank you.
Thank you. And let me just add also, if you guys need anything at all, any help with anything at all, if it's just simple errands or whatever, don't be afraid to come out here and ask for help. Anybody would be willing to drop everything they're doing to help you guys out. And for Terry, I've been down to the house. I know where you guys are. I work for myself. I can be available, and there's others out here that also could be available. So anything we can do to help, we appreciate you guys. God bless, and we hope Terry comes home soon.
Thank you so much, and if you can tell all your buddies on the line here, we'd appreciate it too. Thank you.
So much. They're listening. Everybody's listening. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Sherry. Please keep us updated.
Okay, I'm going to sign off and feed my mom now. Good night, guys.
Good night. Great job. Appreciate you coming out here again, and you're a great daughter. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
It sucks, man. I'm glad he's doing all right, but he doesn't deserve that, dude. I know he's getting old, but fuck, man.
And Terry's strong trooper. You know, it sounds like he had a stroke and it barely affected him, so that's good. He's going to pull through. They're talking about releasing him, you know, in a few days. That's great. You know, it could have been a lot worse, man. You know, we're going to have Terry back pretty soon, and hopefully, you know, he's as sharp as he was when he left, and if not, we're gonna make him home and feel home and welcome out here on the radio, and even including Jimmy. Anybody antagonizes him, they're gonna have hell to pay with. How you doing, Luke?
Oh, it's feeling like shit, and then this making it worse, man. You know, I had to watch my great grandmother deteriorate from a stroke. You know, she wasn't as lucky as Terry right now, so it just puts me back in that place where she couldn't talk or do nothing, so to hear that he's able to do all that is great. But, you know, I don't want Terry to suffer or anything at all. It's fucked.
Look, man, that just goes to show you that our time here is limited, and we have to make every bit of it worth it, and we just got to keep striving for the good times and be there for each other in the bad times, and it's a fact, a way of life. We born, we live, we die. So, we just have to roll with the punches, dude, and make the best of it, and we just have to roll with it, man, and hope that Terry is going to be back and with us for a little longer and make him feel comfortable, there's nothing else we can do, so it's the way of life, man.
It's fucking hard.
It is, man. Yeah, I've been waiting to hear, I've had the radio on, now I could chill out for a little bit and turn things off. I was wondering, I hope everything's good. Then we're going to have to take it easy on Terry, though. We can't stress the dude out.
And Terry made it a point to have his daughter come out here and give us an update. Terry's still got it going on, man. That dude is a pretty amazing dude. I've met him a couple times. I've been down there, hung out with him. I love hanging out with that guy. We just talk about all kinds of stuff. And he's a tough dude. I think he has Viking in him. Look, man, everything's going to be all right. Terry's going to come back, and we're going to enjoy the time until, for as long as we got left. And that's what we're going to do. And that's what you're going to do with your life and people in your life. Guys are going to go out there every day, and you're going to do the best you can, and you're going to treat others as best you can, and, make a difference where you can, dude. And be better than you were the day before. I don't know what else to say, but it's all going to be good, man. One way or another, it's going to be good because God has a plan for each one of us. That being said, we're anticipating Terry's arrival back to the repeater soon. It's going to be great, and I'm glad to hear he's okay. And I think it's really amazing that Terry's daughter came out here and gave us an update. Very, very appreciative.
Yeah, she sounded like a natural on the radio, too.
Yeah. She grew up with it her whole life in the background. Same thing with my kids, What's up, Ian? Good to hear you, bro.
Hey, you too, brother. This fucking sucks.
Oh, plus, we're gonna put it in your butt. No! Gonna need to shut that yapper.
Hello, this is Shelly. This is Terry's daughter. Is anyone out there?
This is KI6TCS.
Yeah, just a quick today update on my dad. He progressed well today. He still is experiencing numbness on his right side and some slight droopiness in his face, but improved from yesterday. They verified that he had 2 strokes, but he is communicative. His cognitive ability, I can't tell the difference between before when he went into the hospital to now, so what a blessing that is. He's starting to sit up in a chair with assistance. He's taken about probably 50 steps with a walker and assistance today. They'll continue to do physical therapy and a little bit of, I believe there's some speech therapy as well. But he's progressing with treatment. He's in good spirits. He's, communicative, and he's gotten such tremendous care at Hoag Hospital. So I think that has a lot to do with it. I actually came home to bring a couple of things back to him, so I'm on my way back to the hospital. But I think to be expected, I mean, with everything that's gone on, we're all very pleased with this progress.
That's excellent news, and again, appreciate you coming out here and letting us know. All of us, really love Terry, and he's the ambassador out here, we call him. So we're glad that everything is working out, and he's doing good. And if you could relay the message for him that we're all anticipating his safe arrival home and speedy recovery.
Great, yeah. He said that some of you guys reached back out to him, and he was very appreciative. I conveyed all of the support and love that you guys shared yesterday. So thanks again for all of your support and being a bunch of good guys. And
again, if there's anything you and your family need, any chores done, anything that you guys might need, don't be afraid to ask. Come out here and let one of us know, because there's people in your area that are really close by. I'm kind of far myself, but I'd be willing to drop whatever I'm doing to help out, and just want to let you know that we're here if you guys need anything.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to us, to me, and to the family. Thank you.
All right. And, let Terry know on your heading back over there. I don't know if he's going to like that hospital food, though. You might want to pick him up one of those chili rellenos.
They'd have my hide. I wouldn't be invited back to Hoag Hospital ever again.
Yeah, I know. I could just imagine Terry not liking the food.
He was really happy he got to choose spaghetti tonight, so I think he'll be happy when I get back there.
Perfect. But it's not how he does it, though.
That's for sure.
Me, he knows how to do spaghetti. He's been doing it for his whole life.
Yep, you know him well.
Well, thank you so much for the update. And again, you and your family are in our prayers, and we're very grateful for the good news.
Thank you. Thanks again. I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'm not too sure what you're supposed to say when you say so long for now.
Say 73s, your third-party traffic for Terry, and 73s, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll be waiting for your next update.
All right, thank you.
I'm sure you know your dad's call sign, AA6TN. You could just use that for now.
All right, AA6TN, Tango November.
That's right, Terry Neal. All right, take care. Thank you. Here you go, guys. I don't know if you guys are listening, but I'm in traffic right now. I don't know what time it is. It's timestamp 5:43, I think.
Yeah, that's good news. He's well. He's on his way back.
Man, that QST brought a tear to my eye. I really did. I'm really happy to hear that. That's great.
Yeah, that's why I'm on the freeway too. I was waiting for maybe an update before I called Jimmy Hooten.
Really good, she said that she doesn't notice a difference in his speech. That's excellent.
That is really good. Terry didn't think he had any facial drooping, but apparently he did, which is no surprise. But 2 strokes, wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Terry has Viking blood in him.
Sure does.
That's excellent news, though. I was kind of like, kind of in a blah mood, hitting traffic right now, and that was a great thing to hear. So I'm kind of perked me up a little bit. That's good. I'm glad she came out here.
As am I, and the rest of us. KI6TCS.
AW6USA. Boy, I don't know if he's going to like that hospital spaghetti.
I was in Long Beach Memorial for my heart attack, and I chose spaghetti, and I thought, oh, God, what's it? It was pretty good.
Yeah, let me see, last time I was in the hospital, they put me on some stupid carb diet, which I didn't need, because I didn't need to be restricted, but the doctor made a mistake, or the nutritionist made a mistake, so I got crappy food.
I really cannot complain. I was in the hospital for 6 days, and I really can't complain.
Terry's gonna going to have to take it easy for a while. He's going to have to be acceptive of help. You know how he is. He's stubborn sometimes. We'll probably have to be stopping by there more often and seeing if he needs a hand with things. That drive, though, is whoosh. Drive is something else, man. I think one time I went to Terry's, it took me 2 hours to get there. Time I went to Terry's, I just stayed on the 405. I didn't go to the 5-way and down like that way, the 5 to the whatever. That way seemed like the long way. If there's anybody, when Terry gets home, if there's anybody around that can lend a helping hand that is in the area, I'll be happy to compensate gas or for your time. I hope we can come together as a repeater and be there for our Conrads. What's up, Pat? You're such a piece of shit, dude. You know, out here pulling and for Terry and you just come out here and just want to be a fucking troll, dude. It's not that raspy thing bothers me. I don't give a shit. It's just the point of you coming out here to be a fucking troll. I should just fucking exile you from the repeater for good. That's what I should probably do. For being such a piece of shit. Say that about everybody. I can have Terry delivered. I can have an HT delivered to Terry.
I do believe he doesn't need a strain.
Stop, man. Nobody's talking to you, especially me.
Terry, Pat, you know you're not wrong. Some of the other comments
KI6 Sierra, Nevada Sierra. Really nice of Terry's daughter to give us an update. Pretty awesome. Ian, KKW, I got your message. I saw that you sent the message. Can't really look at it right now. I'm in the middle of fighting traffic. Hopefully the traffic is the illegal aliens self-deporting.
Let's see what's going on out here. Anything of interest? Put an air tag on the cat. An air tag.
We're waiting for you on 435.
Well, that's kind of a weird repeater. There's some weird people. A lot of them are kind of like you, kind of just weirded out.
Really, Jimmy? You want to go there?
Where?
What about weird? You're calling other people weird? Coming from you?
You don't think Steve Hoffman's weird?
I think it's weird is how much I hear you out here talking about that guy and other people. That's what's weird.
Talk about Richard Clark anymore. I talk about Steve Hoffman.
There was an update on Terry.
And what's the update?
I wasn't going to tell Jimmy. All Jimmy does is antagonize the man.
I don't. I wished him well, actually, but go ahead.
His daughter said that he had 2 strokes, but from his speech, you would think he didn't have any strokes, and his face is just a little droopy, but he's responding really well, and he's probably going to be there for a little bit, do some physical therapy and stuff before he comes home.
Oh, that's all good news. And strokes, but it's good news that he's doing well.
And by stroke, we're talking about, the blood clot situation, Jimmy, not what you do to other men's cocks in restrooms.
Where do we get these guys, these ham operators that talk about men all the time? I just can't believe it.
You're talking about yourself? Because you talk about men all the time.
This week, James C., he's probably going to be our next president.
Just wait till I could actually talk to Terry, Jimmy, and find out what you asked him. when you called, it better not have been something dirty like going and cleaning his butt or some shit like that.
Oh! What hand do you use to to operate the microphone, Jimmy?
We went through this morning. Don't you remember? Are you starting to just lose it?
You didn't answer me. Your right hand or left hand?
Both hands.
Well, I guess we'll smash both of them.
No, when I use my hands on my big member, I got to use both hands. What can I say?
Barry, you know, he told us about that already, Jimmy. And, you know.
I mean Barry Goldberg or Steen or Stein. That's Steve Hoffman's lover. I don't know if you knew that.
Don't try to change the subject, Jimmy. We all know the real story.
About Gay Goldstein and Steve Gay Hoffman? Good God. Can't we just get normal people like the great James C.?
Far from normal, Jimmy.
Yeah. I think he's going to start making a lot of money. He told me he's going to get into the water jet cutting business.
Yeah. I doubt it.
Oh, boy. Cold, though. What's with this cold weather? Do they think it's wintertime or what? Great James C. come out here this morning? I mean, when he got off work?
Why don't you call him up on the phone?
Text him. So the cat's not going to hide from me anymore. I put an air tag on him.
Do the same thing to Karen?
Yes, sir. Oh, you guys are boring. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe go to the gym, may not. I don't know. I may do some tax stuff. I may or may not. All that. I hate taxes. Just listen. Like a good ham radio operator. Calling the great James C. Calling the great James C. Do come in, please. I mean, the great James C. is so good looking and so smart. It just amazes me.
Sounds like you're getting a little turned on.
Fucking Jimmy, what a weirdo, dude.
Oh, that Chris, man, he's a weird one, isn't he? Oh, boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Dude, I'm not out here elevating over fucking James Stewart like you are, you fucking moron.
He's getting a hard on, dude. You hear him?
Dude, it's fucking freaky.
What about Richard Clark, Jimmy? Just gonna use him up and walk away?
I haven't helped Richard Clark that much. I told him to get a job 40 years ago, and he still doesn't really have a job. He works one day a month.
Really don't have a job. I mean, the glory hole.
That's right.
Jimmy gives blowjobs.
Yeah. Isn't there a good program for you to watch on TV, Chris?
Watch TV.
None? Know about the news, then?
I just see what I see on X.
You can turn on the radio. You know, a plane went down and killed, 63 people.
A lot of those people were a lot of high-ticket Russians that were on that plane. And the helicopter Black Hawk that took off from an area where known Saudi officials or Saudi Arabia officials hang out at.
Really?
Don't you go on X at all?
Oh.
You watch that fake fucking propaganda machine.
Watch Fox. Real men watch Fox. I
hope Terry comes back soon. You know, I'm probably going to sell the repeater if Terry doesn't come back and it's just you out here.
No. Maybe I'll have to buy the goddamn thing.
See, the main reason Terry is doing fine is so he could come and kick the fuck out of Jimmy.
Right, have you ever seen his arms? They're like 18 inches, 18-inch arms. The guy is like a Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was kind of weird that the daughter came on the radio. She sure knew what button to push.
He's a weird asshole.
Well, would your daughter come out and do the same thing?
Dipshit, his son talks on the radio.
Jimmy's not the brightest fucking guy out here.
You are? Jesus.
I have an extra class. What do you have?
God, here we go. So you bought a license.
Technically, it was $35 for the upgrade.
God, that much?
Just paid $35 too. Actually, you probably paid more than $35 because you had to pay 5YI or whatever because you're too stupid to figure it out yourself.
Go. That's right. Yeah. Can't be buried with your money.
Anyways, Jimmy, I like you. You're just a nuisance.
Darling.
Meat gazer.
Definitely meat gazer.
You like looking at women. God.
He's a meat gazer. You're fantastic.
Be jealous of Terry, Jimmy. He's getting a sponge bath right now by a hot Filipina nurse with big old titties.
That may be true. You never know. I mean, some of these nurses, when I was in the hospital a while back, I had all kinds of pretty nurses.
They were all male, and Jimmy was trying to recruit them for his glory hole.
I told him I don't want Steve Hoffman as a nurse in my room.
This guy is Steve Hoffman. This guy probably has a pillowcase with his picture on it.
Oh, right. Well, you know, Steve was going to be a nurse, and they kicked him out, and they said, we don't want you out here. You're a weirdo.
The thing of it is nobody cares.
I think the whole user base cares about not listening to Steve Hoffman.
Don't care to hear about it, or hear about you, hear anything about it.